What's up, Video City? It's your girl, Brave, reporting live from Long Island, New York, back with a little show on Roku TV. Tonight, we have a bunch of interviews with my girl, Tasha. But first, let's open up the show with this artist from Chicago, Ash the Kash. Video City, take it away. Hey, everybody. It's Tasha from Video City TV, and I'm here with Ash the Kash from Chicago. How are you?
I'm good.
How's the weather out there? Is it snowing?
We had like a snowstorm yesterday, so it's kind of cold. And then it's like all the streets are messed up, so.
Oh, wow. Isn't it always snow in Chicago?
Yeah, every winter.
Wow.
Oh.
It always snows here, too, I think, but I don't know. You guys get like 18 inches or something like that, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I think we had like 10 inches yesterday.
Were you out shoveling?
I had to shovel my car out, me and my neighbor. We shoveled our cars out. Our cars were stuck in the snow. We shoveled them out.
How did you start rapping? Let's get right into it.
Well, I've been rapping since I was like 8 or 9 years old. So, well, really, I've been writing poetry, not really rapping, but I just started about like 12 years old. I turned my poetry into rap. So that's how I started. Because I like to write poetry.
Who are some of your musical inspirations, or if you have any poets that you're really inspired by?
I like people like I'm a fan of Maya Angelou. I'm a fan of I'm a Tupac fan. I'm a fan of NC Light. I like her music. You know, I grown up listening. You know, as a youngin, you know, we always looked up to the greats. Like NC Light was like a legend when I was growing up, so because I was born in the 80s. I'm more of a, you see what other fan I am. I like Lauren London.
Okay.
As an actor wise, but I'm talking about like everything else, like as far as like art, them people I like them people like that inspire me, from like acting to rapping to poetry, all of that. People that's art.
Kind of reminds me of Dejlo, and you kind of look like Dejlo for a little bit, but it also reminds me of Rod Digga. Are you familiar? She's from New York, I think.
Rod Digga? No, I never heard of her.
Oh, well, you definitely, as soon as I heard your bars, I was like, oh yeah, she doesn't rap like everybody else. She's definitely you're on your own wave, and it's really cool. So that's why I was interested to know who some of your inspirations were. So what was it like?
I'm a Queen Latifah fan too. I like Queen Latifah.
Oh, Queen Latifah is cool. She acts as well, so she's just a well-rounded person, in my opinion. So who would you say you look up to?
As far as like rapping wise, who I look up to? That's in the industry now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I really just like people be inspiring me, but I don't really like look up to nobody but my like people in my family that really pave the way for me. You know what I'm saying? I never was one of those people like that. I be inspired by people, but I don't like look up to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There are a lot of big names that have come out of Chicago. Do you feel like there's extra pressure on you with, you know, you're from Chicago. Yeah, that's Kanye West and Lil Durk and King Von. Do you feel pressure to make a certain type of music, or do you feel like there's pressure, I guess, to be successful, because Chicago is huge in rap?
Yeah. Well, I really salute like everybody that come out of Chicago and even make it out of here, because it's like, you know, and it's crazy in Chicago. So if you can make it out, you know, stick with it. But you know, it's pressure. You know, as me being a female artist, you know, it's kind of like a little harder. But you know, I'm getting in tune with a lot of people, so I feel like I can do it. Like I feel like I got a new image, I got a new wave. Like my style, my I can rap and I can harmonize real good. So I think I should be able to be okay.
So what are some of your plans for 2021 as far as your music?
I plan on building new relationships, like building great relationships with different other artists that's like mainstream. Promote my new album that's gonna come out. AK's Diary Volume 1 had already came out in 2020. Volume 2 be out in 2021. So just promoting my music more and being more social on my social media, and just trying to progress from there. And hopefully, you know, somebody see me and, you know, they want to build something with me and we can build a relationship and we can get this money.
Right. Would you say the pandemic slowed down your musical process and your growth as
a whole lot. Yeah.
In what way?
Like, I was on a like going from city to city, state to state, just performing at different venues and stuff like that. And like, I was in the Coast to Coast. I don't know if you heard of the Coast to Coast showcase. I won first place in Milwaukee, won second place in Miami, and then we had our world championship, but they pushed it back because of COVID. So it kind of like slowed me down a little bit, but we're gonna make it. We still got 2021, so we're gonna carry on the phase and keep going.
So what are some of your shows? Like you just mentioned performing. Do you interact with the crowd a lot, or what?
Yeah, a lot. Mm-hmm. I'm a soulful artist, so I like to get in the crowd. I like to tell the crowd, like, make them feel where I'm coming from, you know, because like with my music, it's more of a soul songs that I speak. I be telling you like my stories that I've been through in my life and like different strategies and anything that I went through in my personal life, and just like in Chicago, you know, the hate, the real, the fake, all of that. So
right. I definitely learned a lot about you and your song that you submitted to us, and I really liked the video. So what was the inspiration behind it? Just your life story, or was there more? When I wrote They Say, I was kind of like in my mode, and I was like going through a lot of stuff. Like at that time, I was living in my grandmother's basement, so I wasn't really. I had a job, I had a little car, but it wasn't like I wasn't stable in my life, and it was just like I was helping everybody else and looking out for everybody, but when it came to people looking out for me, it was just like, well, I got you when I got you type stuff, you know? So I went and said, I'm gonna write a song about it. And I put it in a song, and the song went viral. Got like 20,000 views on Facebook. It's on the Power 92 Radio Chicago. It's going crazy. So I feel like, you know, telling your feelings, and I grow my feelings out, and it made a way for me. Yeah, it was definitely a good record, and I could hear the emotion in it. So I was just like, oh yeah, she's definitely different. So I'm definitely excited for you and your future. Are there any last minute shout outs that you'd like to do?
Shout out to my whole family for supporting me. Shout out to everybody from Chicago, you know, even the upcoming artists, the underground artists. Shout out to New York too. I fuck with New York, you know. Shout out to New York. And, you know, shout out to everybody who support me, my supporters. I don't call them fans, I call them supporters. And shout out to y'all. I thank y'all, and I appreciate y'all to the utmost, you know, for showing me love and even playing my records, or if you just listen to my music on YouTube, or if you listen to it on SoundCloud, wherever you listen to it, I thank you and I appreciate it. So shout out to y'all.
Oh, thank you. No problem. And this is your worldwide premiere, so would you like to introduce your video?
This is Ash the Kash. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, the South Side. I'm introducing y'all to my new hit single. It's called They Say. Check it out.
They will. Well, they say, and they say, and they say. I can't. Cause they say, and they say, and they say. They say, and they say, and they say. Hey, hey. They say never give 'em chance to use you. They say never give 'em chance to abuse you. They say never tell your flaws to a dog. They say moments is against you, then you lost. Well, they say, and they say, and they say. What they say, and they say, and they say. They say never give 'em chance to use you. They say never give 'em a chance to abuse you. They say never tell your flaws to a dog. They say moments is against you, then you lost. Mama told me don't tell them my story. Daddy told me don't do well, just ignore it. Grandma told me always get God the glory. Auntie told me I was chosen, just adore it. They say really don't tell them your secrets. Once I tell them, then they use it, now I'm bleeding. They say trust me as you gotta know you decent. Then they cross me out the line for no reason. And if I told you that I love you, then I love you. Just believe it, I'ma do it, I'm a thug for you. Take a few slugs for you, front your drugs for you, pay for the club for you, give my grubs to you. Watch my cousin give his last to his boys, but when it come to me, damn, no support. I wish I never gave my heart to my ho-ho. I done lost my favorite cousin, now my heart broke. They say never tell your flaws to a dog. They say moments is against you, then you lost. What they say, and they say, and they say. What they say, and they say, and they say. They say never give them a chance to use you. They say never give them a chance to abuse you. They say never tell your flaws to a dog. They say moments is against you, then you lost. I was down bad on my money. They say they had me, I was lonely. Could call the soul of my homie, but I done risked it all for my homies. They say the trust gon' build. They say love is real. I done paid half on they bills. I'm finessing and passing my real. Nobody knows how I feel. Friends played me free and got killed. To this day I'm feeling that guilt. Play my cards right when it's dealt. I'm so humble here, but I'm trill. My heart crumbled and still. They don't know the half why I chill. My blood thick got killed. I wanna rumble with the beast, yeah I know. Don't forget what they said in the dough. Cause they said what they said and they said what they said and they said, yeah I know.
Alright, Video City, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Up next, we have yet another Zoom interview with my girl Tasha and Jamal Naim from South Jersey. Shout out to the bouncer. Video City, take it away. Hey everybody, it's Tasha from Video City TV, and I'm here with Jamal Naim from South Jersey. How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing okay, but I'm getting the sense that you don't think Central Jersey is a place.
I never said that. I just think Jersey as a collective needs to like not be so separated and just embrace like its oneness, because Jersey is Jersey. Like I rep Jersey to the fullest. I went to school in North Jersey. I mean, I know plenty of people in Central Jersey, and I'm from South Jersey, so I rep Dirty Jersey as a whole.
You're rare, because usually we're just divided. And yeah, I mean, North Jersey is basically New York. South Jersey, they're Delaware and Philadelphia. Central Jersey is the real New Jersey, and I need people to understand that.
I cannot disagree anymore. I went to school in Newark, and Newark is actually like my favorite city in the world. I've traveled a lot of places, you know, and I've served the community of Newark, and Newark is definitely not New York. It's its own entity, and it needs to be respected as that.
You are, I can co-sign it. It's definitely its own place. I've never been anywhere.
Okay.
So are you going to include this Jersey Unitedness in your music, or is this just, you know, how
I mean,
united? How can we become more united in New Jersey?
I mean, I include Jersey Unitedness in my philosophy. I'm a philosopher, and I breathe just everything about New Jersey. I represent New Jersey, not just my section, because I've been to every part, and I realize so many things that tie us all together. You know what I mean? And I don't like it to be separated.
Things are that tie us together, because I want to add to the unitedness.
You said, what are those things? I mean, it's the aura, it's the swag. Like when I leave out of town, like there's a lot of people that say I'm from the, you know, they were, oh yeah, you got an East Coast accent. They don't necessarily say I got a Jersey accent. You know, some people might think I have a Philadelphia accent because, you know, I grew up in and around the metropolitan area. But it's just like, and then my mom is from New York, and then I had a tenure in Newark. So it's just like so many different vibes, like so many different influences affect the way that I speak. And people can never really tell, never can really pinpoint where I'm from. And I think that has a lot to do with just the fact that I've been well-versed in around the area. But to get back to your point, I think what unites us is just like, it's just this swag. There's just a culture that like Jersey has that is separate from Philadelphia, separate from New York, but it's very Jersey. And if you're from Jersey like you should know that you are not, you're not from New York, and you're not from Philadelphia. You're from Jersey.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying completely. And a lot of people, they always, you know, when they get a nice position or elevate in their career, they start claiming New York, even if they're from New Jersey. But I can't get myself to claim New York. It's like, I don't want to claim New Jersey.
Because you're not a fraud. That's why, because you're not a fraud. I mean, if you start to claim a place that you're not from, that makes you a fraud.
There's some big names that are from New Jersey that claim New York, so you're saying they're all frauds.
I'm saying to claim a place that you are not from after you've received notoriety, in fact, makes you a fraud. I'm not gonna say who is or who isn't a fraud, but if you claim one place, then you reach the status, and oh wait, I'm another. What does that make you? Like, come on now, mathematics.
I just wanted some clarity. So how do you feel about the New Jersey music scene? Because, you know, everyone tries to just give us the Jersey club music thing, but that's not the only thing that we're able to do. So how do you feel about that, about the scene?
I think we have an interesting market because, like, you know, one, we don't support each other very much. But two, we just have so many, like, different tastes. Like, you got a guy like Joe Budden, who I love because he's from Jersey, but it's just like, he's like a lyricist. And he might, when Fetty Wap came out, he didn't embrace him, right? It was like, but why? Because he wasn't the same type of rapper that, you know, or the same type of genre of rap that he was. And it's like, that's what you're going to get when you get Jersey. We're very territorial. And we're very territorial. We claim where we're from, but we also have like this arrogance where if you don't do things the way that we do it, oh, I'm not gonna put you under my wing. I'm not gonna rep you. And I think that's what makes us very unique, because it's like you gotta really show and prove. Like in New Jersey, that's why it's even a risk. You know, a lot of people was like, yo, you should be repping Philly. Your dad's from Philly. You could rep North, you know, I grew up down the street from Camden. You should rep Camden. Or you should rep Newark. You lived in Newark for 7 years. But it's like, no, I'm from Lindenwood. So it's a risk because there's so much more elevation I might have been able to have by claiming a section that I have love for. I have affinity for these places. But where am I from? And what makes a musician really like who they are, the authenticity. You know what I mean? J. Cole's from Fayetteville. Nobody knew where that was before he repped it. But his talent is what got him to that next level. That's what, you know, because if it's going to be the city that gets me to the next level, I don't want it. I want my talent to be the reason that people like me. You know what I mean?
People won't usually admit that, so I'm glad you said that. You kept it real Jersey with that.
Jersey, you feel me?
But I would say that your music, I would have thought, well, when I first heard your song, I thought you were either from New York or New Jersey, just by the song. And I was just like, he's got to be from Jersey. So when I saw that you were from South Jersey, I'm like, this makes so much sense. I love it. I love the video. I love all the lights and the creativity behind it. Can you tell us how that came together?
Wow. Yeah, that video, man. I want the world to see the video. The video, I mean, it came about like, well, preface this by saying that that's the first song I ever recorded, like ever.
It's great. It's great.
And I had so much like faith in like the sound after I got out of the studio. I was like, yo, I gotta go to Vegas. I gotta get these two, like my two collaborators who I grew up with in Lindenwold, in Stonington Court. It's a group called USC, University of Stonington Court. But the vision just came out because I got inspired by like the hook that I made and the verse that I made, and I was like, my man, he lives in Vegas. The sound is a feel-good record. Let's just go in the lights, and I just picked the right director. And you know, I have a background in theater. I'm like, I'm just gonna perform. You know, like I'm just gonna put it all out there. You know, everything that is entertainment, everything that's show business, the women, you know, the lights, the dancing, the feel of the record, the vibe, the bop. I was like, I want to give it my best go at it, and that was what we came up with.
And no one wanna talk about nothing else. If it ain't about money, then it's something else.
You are something else. You know that? You are something else.
Yeah, Jamal Naim. You niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. Said you niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. And I know I got a lot of enemies, sip a whole lot of Hennessy. Nigga tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else, sucks something else. Five flow, better fuck the broad you like to know. When the fastest car to touch the roads, I'm a superstar, I rock the show. And my slow flow is remarkable. Peace to King and Julian. This five flow make it never wanna go back to this five flow. Take practice like Tabo and Billy Blank. I'm from Stank Corner, y'all niggas really stink. And yes, you really think. Before you step in the booth and get acquainted with Bruce, I'm an amalgamation. A bishop from Juice and Louis Farrakhan. Cause all I spit is the truth. I'm dangerous. Yeah, all I spit is the truth. And all y'all get is the proof. I'm dangerous. You niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. Said you niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. And I know I got a lot of enemies, sip a whole lot of Hennessy. Niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else, sucks something else.
Knocking bitches down like dominoes, and blast it through your stereo. And freestyle never write the flow. Model bitches down to go, even though they on my dick. Time to show. Yeah, they all lined up at the crab table. Yeah, I got a bitch, but tonight I ain't faithful. About to have a threesome, I'm so interracial. One of these bitches about to catch a whole facial. Flow God like I leave these beats disabled. Independent criminal intelligence, the label. Shine so bright like the sun, not in April. But you better be grateful. All my niggas see we got a playful. Playing with the money, lavish life so tasteful.
You niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. Said you niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. And I know I got a lot of enemies, sip a whole lot of Hennessy. Yes. Niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else, sucks something else.
I owe the sound she make when I dick her down slow. I know, I'm the one she keep coming back from. Backside started on the floor, she twist my doorknob to get out the door. Could get 2 fucks, she get nothing more. Old school, she old news like a dinosaur. I'm a cold player like a Detroit Lion. Straight out the jungle, I could deploy lions. All about the Benjamin, ain't no decoy diamonds. If you play about mine, they gon' need more silence. I play it smooth like shorty, we go way back. I don't smoke, I roll a blunt and told her face that. I lay back and she said, let me taste that. I got the bop and gave her ditty, told her take that, take that. Lay back and she takes that. I got the bop and gave her ditty, told her take that, take that. Lay back and she takes that. I got the bop and gave her ditty, told her take that.
You niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. Said you niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else. And I know I got a lot of enemies, sip a whole lot of Hennessy. Niggas tryna suck my energy, but your bitch sucks something else, sucks something else.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? You know who it is. Jadakiss, double RD, block representative, you know what I'm saying? And right now, don't move, don't go nowhere, because you're checking out Video City. You heard the hottest video show in the world. You heard me? One love.
Shorty, I know you ain't never fucked no real nigga. I swear to God, you know if you did. Every thug need a queen to protect his kingdom while he on the grind. Tripping them up with smoke, spitting that good dope. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Lil Blue in this bitch. Shorty told me she ain't never fucked a real nigga. I changed her life the first time I put that real in her. She know I'm potted, I ain't nothing like these little niggas. I make her feel some type of way cause I'm a real nigga. Girl, throw that pussy at me, I'ma put that real in you. We been fucking for a couple hours and I'm still in you. Do you like pickles, baby? I can put that deal in you. Whenever you fucking with Lil Blue, I'ma put that real in you. I make her feel some type of way on a day-to-day. Every day I'm grinding, trying to make a way, and I ain't got time to play. If you ain't dying with me, don't fuck around with me. But if you're dying with me, you're welcome to come and spend some time with me. We can switch lanes, I let you grip grain. I'm doing big things, come let this thug passion ease your mind. You know how I kick game. Competition, who these niggas big lame. All my bitches super freaks, if he was here, you can ask Rick James. As soon as she put her mouth on me, that's when the dick came. I'm smoking big blunts of kush while we both switch lanes. I done smoked 1,000 blunts on $1 million hunt. You wanna choke, I got some runs, and I ain't never put no stunts. I've been on the run for a couple months, and you stuck with me. And you know a nigga keep it solid, that's why you fuck with me. With no questions, they all answer. And you ain't gotta worry about your problems, cause they all handled. That's on me. Shorty told me she ain't never fucked a real nigga. I changed her life the first time I put that real in her. She know I'm potted, I ain't nothing like these little niggas. I make her feel some type of way cause I'm a real nigga. Girl, throw that pussy at me, I'ma put that real in you. We been fucking for a couple hours and I'm still in you. Do you like pickles, baby? I can put that deal in you. Whenever you fucking with Lil Blue, I'ma put that real in you. Play kisses on your spine while I hit you from behind. We can switch positions, I'm on a mission, I'm trying to make you mine. You know everything official, I come from that 9. Before I let a nigga fuck with you, you know it's going down. Your loyalty, my medication, that's why when you call, I'm there with no hesitation. I'm in love with the fact you respect our money, man. So I ain't got a lot of time, cause I'm out here on the grind. So fucking put it on the table, we get laid on the line. Know I'm out here taking chances, girl, you always on my mind. Girl, my balls is my word, I just wanna see you shine. I keep you on my side, I refuse to leave you behind. And you know I'm really thuggin', every real nigga need a spine. Shorty told me she ain't never fucked a real nigga. I changed her life the first time I put that real in her. She know I'm potted, I ain't nothing like these little niggas. I make her feel some type of way cause I'm a real nigga. Girl, throw that pussy at me, I'ma put that real in you. We been fucking for a couple hours and I'm still in you. Do you like pickles, baby? I can put that deal in you. Whenever you fucking with Lil Blue, I'ma put that real in you.
All right, Video City, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in with me, your girl Bree, on this episode of Video City. Make sure you guys check back next week. And remember, we're #1 because the sheet says so. Video City, take it away.